on. There you go. Oh, where are you going? Well, we were going to train. So my current board and train student's dog is taking a nap. And Mr. Floyd and I are going to play a new game. But he has decided all of a sudden that he wants to play with one of the new toys. So we're going to wait for him to make his choice. I'll explain this. So I have a blue bin, a recycling bin, and I've got 2 of my cans, Red Bull cans, and we're going to teach him to recycle. Yeah, good boy. So, first steps to this, it's great if your dog already learned to fetch, and bonus points if your dog knows how to drop it on cue, and will drop it willingly in front of you. So what I'm hoping to do, I'm trying to play a game by choice here because I want him to choose to engage with me. Because he does have a history of having to self-entertain. Good boy. And we have been learning this, or he's been watching me teach another dog to put toys away. But I'm teaching him with cans or bottles, and I haven't. You're silly. You're not wrong, but you're silly. That's not the right bucket. Okay. Can I have that? Thank you. Jump. Yes. Good job. Good boy. How about this one? Get back. Go get the can. So what I'm going to try to do is see if he's interested in getting the can, and if he's not, then I may switch to our outside toy bucket. Go get the can. So he went towards the can. I'm going to click and reward for that. I've never really seen him pick one of these up. Sometimes dogs find it really unpleasant to pick up metal. So I was just trying to click for him looking in that direction of the can. And who knows if he really had the can in sight. I was just kind of, trying to aim for that. So we'll see if he gets it. Go get the can. We've named some of our toys. I don't want to sound like a broken record or a parrot here. So I'm going to try to give him some space to think. But the whole idea here is, hey, I threw an item, and I want you to go get it. Ready? So I could even take this a step back and say, I have this can in my hand, and I'm going to wait for the dog to touch it, or to look towards it. And the moment that they do, I'm just going to click for interest. Oh, I missed it. Yes. I'm going to click to let them know that, hey, I like that you're interested in the can. Where's the can? We already know a hand targeting cue, so this isn't too far off from that. He's like, I'm going to try all the behaviors I already know, Mom. We're just changing the script. So anytime your dog is struggling with something, you can always take it and break it into smaller pieces. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Even though he already knows how to play fetch with other toys, he doesn't know how to play fetch with what we view as trash. It's empty. Where's the can? Ooh, I should be saying go get the can. No? So we're outside on the enclosed porch. We've got water on one side. We've got the open door on the other side. So he has the option to make his own choice. Go to the bathroom if he needs to go to the bathroom. Sometimes, dogs have to use the facilities or the yard. They get a little uncomfortable. It's a little uncomfortable and hard to focus when you have to go to the bathroom. He might have caught a whiff of something, really interesting. We are doing scent work with him, so he's learning that following his nose can be rewarding. Even though that should be on cue, but that's okay. Get the can. Yes, good boy. So he went for that other can that's on the floor over there. It might be out of shot. Go get the can. I may be giving him too many choices here. This might actually be too much. I'm pushing him and giving him a little bit of an extra challenge. Normally, when I'm starting a new behavior, even if they're based off of combining old behaviors, get the can. It's not wrong. I'm glad that you're comfortable putting. He wants the holy roller behind my back. I would be starting in a sterile-ish environment or a non-distracting environment. Get the can. So that there would be minimal distractions. I would have pottied him, exercised him, but not exhausted him. He's like, what's going on? Go get the can. Go get the can. Good boy. That was a nice roll. Let's see if you guys can watch this. Sounds pretty funny. I want to keep everything in view, but this is kind of hard. Go, yeah. Hands are empty. I have nothing. You have to do the thing to make the click happen and then the treat appears. Yes. So he already is starting to understand. We've already worked on target behavior. We already have been working on fetch. He came to me already, mostly knowing fetch, and then we kind of refined it a little bit. Drop it was in the works, so we've refined that a little bit. I could mark for him sticking his face in there, but I just want him to be interested in what I'm focusing on. But he also has the choice. His ball is hanging over there, so he's walking away. Outside time is ball time. It's not usually training time, so this is really different for him. Because we've been working, you've been with me 2 months next week, actually. Hi, baby. No, I don't want cuddles. I know, it's not playtime like that right now. See, we'll give it a rest in 10 minutes. How about that? Can you go get the can? So he bumped it, and that didn't get a click. So I'm trying to challenge him here a little bit because we've been doing shaping games. So he understands-ish how this game works. But he's going to get frustrated here in a minute. He's going to start throwing things around. I'd actually be really surprised if he doesn't dump over the water bowl. He does that sometimes out of frustration because he wants to play. He wants to have, something to do with all of his energy. Hi, leave it. Go get the can. Floyd, go get the can. Yes! Good boy. So earlier he nuzzled the can and I didn't click for it, and you could see that he got a little bit frustrated with it. Good boy, here. So I hadn't clicked for that because I was hoping he would go back and really bump it harder or pick it up or touch his mouth on it or, do something else with it. Because I've already marked him for touching it a couple of times at this point. So I want him to try something else. That's how shaping works. We start with the baby behavior and we work our way up. I had originally tossed that can over there on the carpet and I had expected him to say, oh hey, you threw an object, I'm going to go pick that up. But he didn't. Even though we already know how to play fetch. He's never played fetch with a can before. So that's okay. It's trial and error, right? So then I took the second can and I held it, short distance from him and between myself and himself, and I allowed him to target it, which got it. He did get a click for that. But I'd like him to put his mouth on it. So what I could do is get the second one out here again. Get the can. Really, with free shaping, I shouldn't even be at the stage where I'm assigning a verbal cue to this yet. Yes! Good boy. I'm going to mark for that now because that's been a little bit of duration since the last time. Ooh, that almost fell through the cracks, buddy. You almost lost that cookie, dude. What were you going to do if you dropped it? What would have happened then? You get the can? I want him to put his mouth on this. That'll get a big click. That might even get a jackpot reward for me. He's not going very slow. No, I didn't make the click happen that time. So he might start getting frustrated and really trying a couple of different things, but I want him to put his teeth on this. I don't want him to crunch it necessarily because I don't want him to hurt himself. But if it leads to that point, what I'll do is fill this with something solid so that he learns to use a gentle mouth. Hey, leave that. Go get the can. So I ignored the last bump from the can. I'm going to ignore that one. We're going to see what he does. Go get the can. Because I've marked and rewarded consistently for the bump. But you'll see him start getting frustrated when he starts pacing and getting more inventive. Yes. So that was a different behavior that he offered that involved the can, and I'm going to take it. Even though that I really need him to use his mouth, I will take the pawing. That's fine. Go get the can. Because it's more engagement. Nope, that was a nose bump. That's not getting the click. But I will click again for the paw one more time. Floyd, go get the can. Nope, that was a nose bump. I'm not marking for that anymore. It's very early on in the game. With a dog that's brand new to shaping, I would never be pushing it this hard, this fast. I like to push my boundaries because, even if it costs me a little bit more work, this is my personal dog. He's going to be with me. I can undo it if he gets too frustrated. We'll take a break, and we'll revisit this, and I'll break it up into smaller criteria, smaller little milestones for us so that he can succeed at the first step. So we might go back to me holding the can and just waiting until he's consistently placing his mouth on it while it's in my hand. And then I'll set it on the tabletop or set it on the floor. And then wait until he, puts his mouth on it while it's there. And then maybe we'll even put the blue bin away. And we'll just gradually put the can, place it, in an area instead of throwing it further and further away until he's able to go get the can and bring it and put it back in my hand. And then until we're able to throw it, and then he's able to bring it to me, drop it in front of me, and then we'll add the bucket back again, and then I'll throw the can, he'll bring the can, and he'll place his head over here, I'll ask him for the drop it, and then we'll switch that. Hi buddy, I know you're such a good boy. Can you go get the can? Go get the can. Yes, good boy. So because it's been a longer duration since the last time that he's messed with the can, I'm going to go ahead and click for that, even though that's not what I wanted. I don't know if you guys could see that where he just bumped it again. Can you go get the can? And you know what? Let's go ahead and back up since he is showing a little bit more frustration. Oh, I could have marked for that. Yes, good boy. Let's back up our criteria. Let's lower the bar. We're just going to do the nose bumps this session, and the next session I'll build it up. Good boy. So that was just to kick the can. It was an accident, but it still gets a click. I'm pretty sure you inhaled it. Did you miss it? It's on the rug. If you didn't get it when you opened your mouth, man, it's definitely on the rug. I think it's over there. Looks like it's it. Hi. How you doing, baby? You're such a sweet boy. Yes, you are. He's so smart. He loves playing these games. Once he figured out what the clicker meant, he was just all about trying new things out. And he gets really inventive, too. Like, for this particular thing where I'm trying to get him to recycle, drop cans in particular bottles in the recycling bin, I have a specific goal and very specific behavior that I want him to accomplish. But when we just, I have to start taping some of my 101 things to do with the box kind of stuff. Hello, I know. Are you getting excited? You go get the can? But he gets super thrilled about all this stuff. And he just wants to work and keep his brain engaged, and I just love it. He's so funny. He gets really inventive when you don't have a goal. Yes! Good boy! So he pushed it. It's almost off the carpet, off shot there. So I'm going to hopefully get him to bring it back. We'll see. Check how long this has been running. Oh yeah, it's been about 15 minutes. So Floyd can handle about 20 minutes of something new. You go get the can. Yes, good boy. Good job. Oh, good boy. Go get the can. That was a paw. That might have been out of shot, but that was a paw. Yes, good boy. And that's a nose, but you're pushing it away, buddy. Uh-oh. You just boinked me in the face with your treat, you goof. That was a cool trick shot. Where's the can? Go get it. Ooh. Change of the rules. Let's see. I know he's listening to that word can. Yes, good boy. Big paw. Yes, and he pulled it back over. I love that. Go get the can. Oh, man. I gotta make sure you guys can see this. It's hilarious. Oh, no. Maybe we can't. Where's a good boy? Go get the can. Yes! Good job! Any of these little tiny behaviors is fine. Good job. What do you think, buddy? This is fun. See, now he's getting a little bit more excited and going back quicker, you see? So that now that I've lowered the bar, that I'm not set with my goal of, hey, I have to have you put your mouth on it. Now that I'm just encouraging him to play with it, that's good enough. So I clicked. Uh-oh. Hoo-doo. He's almost shoving that can out the door. The swing is blocking it, so I'm going to see if he can't bring it back in. I'm not going to mark for that because he just pushed it out the door. There's an outside deck that's outside the enclosed area, and he's pushing it out to that side. I'd like you to bring it back towards me. It's kind of progress forward in one direction, but progress backwards. Yes! Good job! So that was a paw, but it brought it back inside-ish. Or back towards the inside. Go get the can. Just missed that. Yes, very good. Oh man, I was gonna cry here if he didn't go back and do that again. I know you guys just missed that. I'm gonna see if he'll do it again. He put his mouth on it really briefly. Oh no, did that drop through the cracks, honey? Here. Floyd, look at that. He put his mouth on it very briefly and then he turned around and looked at me like, is this okay? And then I was like, oh crap, because I hesitated. I didn't know what he was trying to do, so I missed it. Fortunately for me, he went back, he extended his paw, and then he put his mouth back on it. So I was like, heck yeah, that's what I clicked for last. There's your treat, you goof. Floyd, go get the can. Yummy cookies. I'm amazed that he's not playing with these other toys. He's choosing to play this game. Nope, that's a nose. Back out towards the door. Don't want that. Anyway, I love giving him this availability, this free choice, basically. You know, within reason. You know, hey, we're outside. We're not inside. Yes, very good. Back towards the inside. That's good. I'll take it. Oh, no. Jumped up to grab that treat. See, I'm tossing him because when he gets super excited, we like to grab my hand and my fingers. I like to keep my digits. It's not like he's doing it on purpose to hurt me. Ooh, I want one more mouth grab and we're going to end it. Because we got less than a minute. Yes! Very good! Yay! It's even back to the side! Dude, you got like 50 seconds. 45 seconds. Can you do it one more time? Go get the can. Yes! Very good! Good boy! 30 more seconds. Go get the can. Floyd, go get the can. Sorry, guys. I got my phone sitting on my knee. You're adorable. Good boy. All right. We got 10 more seconds. Floyd, go get the can. dog.